Assalamu alaikum and welcome back to my channel. My name is Momina and I make baking and cooking videos, and I'm so excited to share this recipe with you guys because I was absolutely ecstatic es- ecstatic when I made this bread recipe and it came out how it did, because it was an absolute experiment. I came up with the recipe on my own. However, I did get the ingredients list from watching a couple of videos on how to make Vietnamese baguettes. And then I just came up with a recipe and it came out amazing. Although I will tweak the next recipe. The next time I make it, I will tweak it a little bit because the dough was kind of hard and it should have been a little softer. So next time I will add less flour or just a little bit more water or milk. But this bread came out exactly how I wanted it to come out, because I've been trying to make bread like this and I just have been making bread like tapalapa or a baguette, if you know, French baguette, if you know what tapalapa is, but a denser bread. But I was trying to get that fluffy inside and light fluffy inside with the crust that's crunchy on the outside, and a really soft bread. And I just couldn't get it, but I finally figured out how to do it. And I'm so happy because this is the only bread I'm gonna be making. I mean, I do like tapalapa, but it doesn't do well over days. But this type of bread, you can freeze it and eat it over a couple of days and it will still have that same nice soft texture. But the other one, it kind of tastes stale and it's a little tougher. Um, so yeah, I was very happy about this recipe, and I was calling people to come and look at my bread. No one's ever gonna be as excited as you are when you make something that you've been trying to make and it comes out right. They're just like, oh, bread or oh, whatever it is that you're making. But like the excitement that you have is just unmatched. Anyways, I also found this technique of how to roll the bread from a Vietnamese video. They didn't smash this part out that much how I did. They only did it a little bit. I did so many of these off camera, and then I did like two on camera. um I would, if I make the bread again, I would just use my regular technique of folding rolling bread, because this was just too much and they kind of looked wonky. But yeah, nonetheless it tasted good, so like how it looks shouldn't really matter. And I was spraying it with a lot of water because again, my dough was kind of tough and I needed it to, like, stick together and be easy to handle. So I was spraying it with a bunch of water. Another reason why I was using a lot of water is because it is the reason the bread is gonna have that golden, beautiful color at the end when you bake it. So putting water at the bottom of the oven is just not enough. So the Vietnamese video that I watched, they were spraying the bread like with so much water before they put it in the oven. And I was like, okay, let me do that, because like I'm gonna just do whatever they do and hope my bread comes out like theirs. I was spraying the I was spraying my bread, okay? And they came out perfectly golden. Like I could not believe it. I was just like, usually I have to use the broiler to get some kind of color on my bread. But they came out, just look at this. Just tell me, like, this is the color I've been looking for. I've been trying to get. The bread was so hot and I was so excited. I just kept grabbing it. And it was so hot. I don't know why I kept grabbing it. Like, anyways, I was just too excited. I couldn't control it. I couldn't wait for the bread to cool down. So finally the bread cooled down, and then yeah, here I am showing you guys. I'm kind of sad that I didn't break it in half to show you what it looks like, pulling it apart. I just forgot, and yeah. Anyways, but I did cut it open and this what it looks like inside. I was so excited. You guys, please try this recipe. Like if you're looking for that fluffy soft type of bread, this is it, okay?